So to our next speaker, welcome. And I'm so happy. It's the first time we have a company from Australia on the eBazaar. So that's great. Now I know, Bart, you're not currently in Australia, but that's okay. But it's easier. So your screen is shared. Perfect. And I guess your sound is off. So why don't you take it away?
Thank you, Magnus. And it's great to be here today. And greetings from sunny Amsterdam. So I'm based in Europe indeed, but the core team who developed the tech is back in Australia. And what they've done is that they have designed the ultimate IoT sensor. And it actually bridges two important gaps. So first of all, our revolutionary thermal sensor gaps a bridge in the thermal technology space. So these days, on the one hand, you have, and which you see here at the right top side in the left diagram, you have the high-performing but very expensive microbolometer technology, which offers good performance, but is too expensive for mass rollouts. And the alternative is an advanced motion sensor or a thermopile, which is cheap, but doesn't provide you with sufficient performance to run analytics on the footage. And this is actually where our sensor comes in, because we offer the performance of a bolometer, but we're actually getting it or bringing it to the market at the cost of a thermopile. In addition to this, it comes with low resolution. And the low resolution brings me actually to the second gap that we close, and this has to do with the gap in sensing technologies. So you need to be low cost, smart, and privacy non-intrusive. And we actually have the only technology that can do that in all lighting conditions. So our proprietary camera module sees a low resolution thermal image, and with on-edge AI for, let's say, people, animal, and hotspot detection and monitoring, we extract a total new dimension of data and insights that our customers have never seen. So, I mean, this is what you see in the middle. You see here people walking around with a hot cup of coffee, falling down, and this is what we can actually track with our, let's say, on-edge analytics. And the nice thing about this approach is that for our customers, it's really easy to evaluate the performance of the core technology, but also the use cases that one can do with it. And obviously, with the Calumino Thermal Sensor, which is smarter than a visual cam, offers you the privacy of a motion sensor. This is actually the ultimate IoT sensor to deploy, wherever cost or privacy is a concern. And that obviously makes it a true platform technology that can be applied to all kinds of verticals. Now, if you look into the road, let's say, that is behind us, then the founder set up the company in the end of 2013, run the company for years in stealth mode R&D, running proof of concepts, setting up scalability, de-risked the core technology. So let's say the micro mirror chip by the end of 2018, did some market intro in the course of 2019. Then just prior to COVID, we went into the market, bringing starter kits, some solutions for elderly care onto the markets. Obviously, we were hit as well by the whole situation around COVID. And if we fast forward to now, we've recently closed an A round with a Silicon Valley investor. We have so far done around $500,000 turnover with hand-built devices. And the A round proceeds we're currently using to establish mass manufacturing. The pilot line is set to be live in April this year. So we're just a month away from bringing the first fully automated assembled modules into the market. And what we are obviously doing right now is that we are working with our customers across multiple sectors to bring our technology to life. And what our customers do is they take our hardware plus AI and they develop meaningful solutions that improve the way we live. So with Linet, which is actually the #2 medical bed company in the world, we are working on use cases around patient monitoring, when it comes to babies, but also to take care of our elderly when it comes to real-time fall detection, loneliness, living patterns, and so on. With Rosenbauer, we are working on fire safety applications. With ABB, we work on integrating our products in order to, save energy, improve building control, those kind of things. With Optex, we are working on safety and security applications, and perhaps the killer application that we actually have developed together with the Mitsubishi subsidiary is rodent detection. And with them, we're actually bringing the first rodent surveillance system to the market. And what our system makes this really special is that with a low resolution thermal image, which requires an extremely little amount of data. So we run the sensor at 4 frames a second. One frame is less than 1 KB. But at the same time, we have highly reliable rodent detection algorithms. So this is actually your local system to improve, let's say, people safety, food safety everywhere across the world. And this is what we are bringing to the market as of April with RODENT. With another main company, we are now working on field testing in the market. So this is something that is a great use case. Another one obviously has to do with people detection. So last week we were at the Mobile World Congress together with KPN, which is the leading telco in the Netherlands. And obviously with them we have put onto the market now a plug-and-play sensor for people monitoring, people counting, based on which you can actually do many things in several industries. So of course, this is all about, improving safety. So one could, monitor workers, machines, pipelines, etc., in order to increase safety. One could do intruder detection in cargo, and of course also in many other industries or areas. That allows you to, without invading people's privacies in the daytime, still in the nighttime get alerts when you get visitors in places where you don't expect them, or where there's animals getting in, etc. It's probably one of the best early detection systems for fires, and obviously to help rescuers to identify where people are still in a building or in an industrial facility, to help them evacuate the places where still people around, right? And finally, obviously, this is also about asset monitoring, where our sensors can allow you to, detect anomalies in order to run your remote, or let's say to run maintenance based on remote monitoring. And finally, obviously the company is driven by a great team of people, which is an international setup, of course, with the core team in Sydney, a couple of people in Europe, US, and Asia. We are backed now by some top VCs. Celesta led the round back in October. They were supported by Taronga Ventures, which is a PropTech VC from the APAC region. Aegis Technology is the company that you probably know as the fingerprint sensor company that's in your mobile phones. And since seed, we've been supported by top entrepreneurs from Eastern Europe. So yeah, I think we have a great future ahead, and we are really eager to start, working with the ecosystem around things to bring our technology to the market in meaningful use cases in the industries where you are working with. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Bart. And it's great to have you. So I think we managed well and quickly, because you and I met in December, late December time. So this is great to have you here. I see no questions, and I think you very well responded to any question I had penned down myself. So we'll leave you there at the moment.